Peter's causing trouble again.
Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war. Are you trying to get on my good side? Because that's how you get on my good side. But enough about that. I'd like to get started. Let's head downstairs and see what we can turn up. This looks like what we need. Here's one. Here's a document. This must be Dr. Hammond, Atlas's lead scientist. We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his handiwork, and he couldn't give it up. Even after the war, I should make arrangements for a proper burial. I think this is good. Let's talk for a sec. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? Oh, I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow, this is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this. That's a mature attitude to take. I really appreciate that. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood. I did ask you to help, after all. It's only fair you're prepared for what you might find. Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups? Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after. Looks like we've got company. Let's talk. All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? You'll need to going forward, if you're going to be a productive member of the Brotherhood. Next, we have the release valve. That went. Well, what was your assessment? It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were... Yep. I think the warm reception they gave us also points to that. Okay, well, sorry about the pop quiz. But in general, you're handling yourself well so far. Nobody does, outside of a classroom. That's why I love to evaluate new prospects this way. If I'm going to recommend you to Paladin Romani, I need to know you're serious. Can you pay attention? Think on your feet? If you can, you earn my favor. If you can't, then, well, maybe I reconsider my recommendation. I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition. I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any questions, or are you ready to get started? I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do. Oh, I thought of one. Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine core? That doesn't sound good. Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is pristine. Good work on that. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine? The fuel of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could hold so much energy in my hands like this? Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy. They condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. Oh, I could do a lot with this. You were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate, and soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my wreck may tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in. After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help, and good luck with the Paladin.
Everything makes sense now. This is my place. My mission.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was. The fight is just beginning. Stay disciplined.
Observe. Fort Atlas is in good hands. Night Shin's trained us well.
Each day in service of the Brotherhood is a step forward.
Order. Learning.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need?
Throwing nukes left and right. Do the people of Appalachia think a bomb is a plaything?
Well, between this and the report I have from Night Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully. Do you wish to join our ranks?
Someone return their
With
gun
the
to the wrong place
recommendations of
again.
Night Shin and Scribe
Do I
Valdez,
need to call a
I'm willing to
seminar on
consider
this?
you for membership. But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without direct supervision. In order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out. We don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more. You can find them at the old Lewis and Sons farming supply. Very well. Do this, and you will be one of us, with all the rights
I need to
and
remind
responsibilities
Scribe
of a
Valdez
full
to reach
member of the
power.
Brotherhood of Steel. Ad Victoriam.
Another nuke? We arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon. We should spend less time mourning Fort Defiance and more time here, where Appalachia's future will be decided. No meat, approved. A perfectly preserved pie with every dinner, declined. And this ration request doesn't even have a name on it.
Love it.
I could do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
Need to see if we can spare any supplies for the relief efforts.
Greetings, civilian.
We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old and forge it anew.
learning, protection.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls.
The elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person someday.
I will not allow Atlas to go the way of Fort Defiance. We're here to stay.
Order, learning, protection. I have everything I need here.
Appalachia is our chance to learn from the mistakes of the past. We'll build something better for everyone.
Throwing nukes left and right. Do the people of Appalachia think a bomb is a plaything?
I could do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
It's impressive how much they've managed to rebuild here, in spite of the scorched plague.
Another nuke? We arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
Disorder.
Gotta keep a lookout for raiders.
Well, now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Huh? Whoa there. Mom, Dad!
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
Hold it, stranger. No funny moves.
A mission to get your head blown off! Oh, Lord, George. Put it down. Whew. All right, stranger. Come over here and let's find out what's going on. Now, you need to be more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more lead in you than's healthy. I'm Carol Putnam. This is my husband, George. Now, won't you tell us why you're barging in here, and maybe we can all be friendly when you're done. Those would be them military types in the heavy armor that came through here recently, right? I'm the one that told them about those attacks.
Those Brotherhood guys are so cool. Wait, are you recruiting? I want to sign up.
Their gear was pretty fascinating.
Settle down, boys. The adults is talking. So you want to know about them ghouls? Can't say for certain. We got a suspicion, though.
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from folks traveling the highway to Flatwoods. They come out of the hills, northwest of the old creamery.
And the only thing out that way is what's left of the Orwell orchards. Could be the source of the things. You gonna wipe them out when you find them? Good to hear.
You'd be doing everybody in the area a favor. That's for sure.
Safe roads mean safer traders. Good for everyone. The Brotherhood would definitely be making friends if you pull this off. Not sure. More than a few, less than an army. From what folks have said, if you're going in alone, even a few can swarm you before you even realize what's happening. Be careful out there. Just try not to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun.
Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day.
We're gonna have to bring the Crater Raiders under control of it. Welcome back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate? Good work. One less pocket of monsters in the area, and a clear sign to the locals that we're on their side. You've risen to the challenges set before you, and proven your worth to myself, Knight Shin, and Scribe Valdez. I hereby confer on you the status of probationary initiate in the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm sorry, but we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold. Something's come up, and we need to deal with it right away. If you've got anything else you need to take care of, make it quick. Report to me again when you're ready.
We should spend less time mourning Fort Defiance and more time here, where Appalachia's future will be decided.
Another complaint. Shin's certainly winning us friends here.
I am a link in the chain that binds. That is what keeps this order together.
hope those kids we picked up are doing okay. What were their names again? It started with an M.
Need to have Valdez take another look at the armor. 2,000 miles of hiking.
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor.
Running my own operation would involve this much paperwork.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
Spare any supplies for the relief efforts. Might buy us goodwill with the
my
locals.
next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas. Add Victoria.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort.
Hello, Initiate. Congratulations on officially joining our ranks. I apologize that we aren't able to do an official ceremony right now, but as previously stated, something more important has come up. I've been informed that there is an independent settlement that needs our help. A group of Blood Eagle raiders are extorting the villagers and taking their supplies. The village's leader, Jenny Brown, has more information. You can find her at their settlement, a camp made up of tree houses that they call the Retreat.
See if anyone needs help with anything.
I trust that you will represent the Brotherhood admirably on your first mission, Initiate.
We need to understand the past as well, or we'll make the same mistakes going forward.
everyone's doing today.
Shame about this.
Never thought I'd live in a treehouse. Never thought I'd find a real family either. Jenny says. Oh, you can't always find a perfectly preserved pie, but you can always preserve a perfect memory. Always find a perfectly preserved pie, but you can always preserve a perfect memory.
That's a nice breeze. Hello there, stranger. What can I do for you? Well, aren't you just the cutest Brotherhood member I've ever seen?
I won't let anyone mess
My name is Jenny Brown, and I'm the mama hen of this little family here at the retreat. Lately, my kin have been harassed by a woman named Dagger and her Blood Eagle Raiders. She's causing all my people to go hungry and threatening our lives. You should take some time to talk with some of my people. I'm sure they have some useful information about Dagger that they can share with you, you know. Right. Let me know if you need anything else, darling.
Maybe I'll ask around and see if anyone needs help.
If the Scorched or the Ferals don't get you, the Rads will. Forgive any attitudes from us. We've got people going hungry here. I run the storehouse here and have to deal with her lieutenants that come to collect every week. They have some sort of fancy rocket launchers that would blow this place to smithereens if given the opportunity. Her and those Blood Eagle Raiders are definitely too tough for us to handle on our own. Something's gotta be done about her. And I hope you're the one to do it. You kidding me? It's gotta be the coolest digs you can get in the apocalypse. I'm proud to call this place my home, and these people my family. I don't know who you are, but... Hi.
Don't like the fog. Even just a mist makes it harder to see.
This high ground would be useful for hunting, but the local wildlife learned to watch out for us pretty fast. Is it true that stranger vines can grow out at night and wrap around you while you're asleep?
Can we trust you?
Yo, how
hi.
you doing? Hope you're not afraid of heights. Just about time to eat.
Sniper. Hey there. Sorry, we're a bit wary of strangers right now.
Sorry, I'm wary of outsiders with Dagger holding us hostage.
I know that she's got numbers and she's smart. She's got people tracking our trade routes. They've been harassing our caravans. It's making the settlers not want to trade with us for fear of losing their own people. I don't blame them either. Dagger's people are making it harder and harder for us to have the supplies when she comes to collect. Honestly, I think she just wants an excuse to kill us off.
Now it's gonna be pouring down rain.
How's it going?
Last night I dreamed I fell. Don't cause any trouble around here. I will be able to find you. I went out hunting shortly after one of her weekly collections. I tracked her lieutenants to see where her hideout was. I lost their trail and wasn't able to get the exact location. But I do know that they're somewhere to the southwest. If you find her, kill her. Her and her damn blood eagles are taking our food, water, stim packs, everything. All in exchange for allowing us to keep our lives. I never thought I could feel so at home in the apocalypse.
Don't like
Looks
the
like
fog.
it might rain later.
Just a mist makes it harder to see.
Need some new clothes. Getting really muddy.
This
Don't
place
get any
ain't
funny
quite
ideas.
Georgia, but the humidity's sure trying. I hope you enjoyed getting to know us. We're peaceful people. We don't want to bother or be bothered. So, will you help us?
If the scorched or the ferals don't get you.
Thank you. I knew you'd be as sweet on the inside as you are on the outside. Please be careful. Dagger and her lieutenants are dangerous folk.
If those raiders come snooping around, you're gonna regret it.
As the night dwindles on, so does the fire. The scouts pay no mind to the encroaching darkness. I track in to warn them that the dark is dangerous, but no one listens. So I go into the forest alone in search of firewood. On the ground. If find enough wood to rekindle the fire. But when I turn around, there's no light to guide my way back to camp. I don't know if I wandered too far, or if the campfire has gone out, drenching all the scouts in darkness.
Uta! I'm so sorry to interrupt the tale, but we have an emergency. Or at least my scout leader emergency protocol says we do. My protocol is pulling up a missing camper flag. Now, I'm almost certain I counted everyone correctly, but we should be thorough just in case. If we can't find our shadow camper, let's look for traces they may have left behind. And remember the buddy system. Gather in, campers! I'm gonna play this holotape spell. I sure do hope it will explain something.
Hunting bugs, out here in Appalachia there are spiders, ants, and slugs. Today, I'm going to complete my collection. Only 9 more Hymenoptera to go. Layla told me to watch out for their stingers, but I can handle them. That's what my new entomologist badge is for. I'm hunting bugs of all kinds. Some come out at night, but they're cool at all times.
Don't want any more scroungers like Bearsy over there. Oh, poor old Bearsy. I give him trouble, but he's good to have around.